guys, good morning and happy Saturday. Happy 16th day of December. I cannot believe the month is flying by so fast. I'm starting off doing something a little different with you guys this morning. I'm starting off right now in my bed. I'm definitely still under the weather. Last night we saw Willy Wonka. The premiere day was yesterday. We saw Willy Wonka and it just wasn't that great, you guys. It was not that great. I give it a C. I feel like the original with Gene Wilder was, of course, the very best. Let me know down in the comments which version of Willy Wonka that you guys like. The two that we know of, which is the original with Gene Wilder, or did you guys like the second one with Johnny Depp? I did enjoy the second one with Johnny Depp, but I definitely feel like the first one was the best with Gene Wilder. This one was one that pretty much, this latest one that came out yesterday was basically showing how Willy Wonka got his start. So that's pretty much how that one was. But I did see that last night. We have another event coming up now. If you guys made it this far, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for being subscribed to the channel. If you are not, we'll definitely love for you guys to be a part of the Lock with Leilani family. Also, make sure that your notifications are on so that you do not miss another video. And make sure that you like this video as well if you are enjoying this type of content. As Christmas is coming to a close, I have quite a few things that I still want to do before, well, not Christmas, but yeah, Christmas is getting very super close. Christmas is super duper close. Yes, it is. 9 days or so before Christmas. What? Crazy, right? But I meant to say, as December is coming to a close, I'm like, there's still quite a few things that I do want to do. So one of the things that I wanted to do that I feel like could have easily been axed out is me making, oh my gosh, you guys, excuse me, I have to clear my throat. My throat is dry, but I'm still under the weather. As you guys can see, it's so crazy. We have another event tonight that we're going to be going to. It's one in Costa Mesa here in Southern California, which is in Orange County, and it's on the Costa Mesa Fairgrounds, where they have our fair every year here in SoCal. It's in Orange County. We'll be going there to an event tonight. I will be videotaping that as well, so you guys will get that video. If you guys are watching this right now, you guys probably already see that video because I'm going to post that video before I post this cupcake video. So the cupcake video that I'm going to be doing right now is basically a Snowglobe cupcake. I have not made any homemade cupcakes with you guys before. I will be making the homemade cupcake mix. You guys will just kind of see me making it. I'll kind of explain to you guys what I did as far as, like, you know, my cupcake mix, but I'll be mixing everything up and I'll be sharing that with you guys very quickly. It won't be a super duper long video, but I definitely will be sharing with you guys. I'm going to be doing a Snowglobe cupcake. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a vanilla cupcake from scratch, which is so delicious. I'm going to have a vanilla cupcake from scratch. I'm going to do a buttercream frosting from scratch. And then I'm also going to do, I'm going to do the buttercream frosting from scratch. And then I'm going to do, oh gosh, I can't even think. I'm so tired. And I got to get up in like 5 minutes so I can get ready to get dressed and stuff and take my son to work. You guys can't even imagine how tired I am. I'm going to be doing buttercream frosting. And then I'm going to be doing, because I was like, what am I making, a cream cheese frosting? No, I'm making a buttercream frosting. So I'm going to do a buttercream frosting, which is pretty easy. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put that to the side. I'm not going to color it or anything. I'm just going to leave it white the way it's going to be made. I'm going to take that and put that to the side, my buttercream frosting. And then after I do the buttercream frosting, I'm going to make my cupcakes. And I'm going to be using these cupcake liners. I think these are from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using these. These have like a little Christmas tree on them, and they have like some little penguins all the way around them. I'm going to be using these. And then for the toppers for the cupcakes, I was not able to find like gingerbread men or anything like that, the little Wilton icing decorations. These look like they might be soft and edible, but I'm not sure. Be careful with these types of things because they sometimes are usually super duper hard. So I'm going to use some of these, and I'm just going to create 4 of the snow globe ones just to kind of show you guys how I'm going to do it. I have done these before with the snow globe, but I want to share it with you guys. So I'm going to be using these as a centerpiece. So just like you guys see the Santa that's down there on the bottom of the cupcake. Can you guys see that? I'm going to put him on there like that with some sprinkles. And I typically would create like a little scene on the cupcake, but I'm not. I'm just going to make it really simple. I'm just going to put the one character on there. As you guys can see, I have Santa and I have the little reindeer. I'm just going to put them on top of the frosting, and I'm going to put the domed piece on top, which is the Snowglobe. So I have used these before in the past. I just get new ones every year. These are $1.99 each, and they are just like the snow globes where you can make your own plastic snow globe ornament. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash these thoroughly. They do have plastic on them. I'm going to wash these thoroughly. I'm going to take them apart like this. I'm going to take them apart, and I'm going to wash them and dry them out, put them to the side. And then when I get done making my cupcake, I'm basically going to cover the top of the cupcake with this dome, and you'll see the characters like this inside of it. And then if I decide to put any other type of decoration in there, but I'm going to make some super simple ones. I'm going to probably do a dozen cupcakes today, but I will be doing like 4 of them with the snow globe decoration, just so you guys can see how those are going to be. And then the rest of the cupcakes will just be, you know, with the buttercream frosting on top with like the sprinkles and stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm going to take you guys to the grocery store with me as well. You guys will see a couple little snippets of me at the store, just kind of getting some of the stuff that I need for the cupcakes, for the buttercream frosting, and for the cupcakes themselves. They're super simple to make. I will try to bring you guys, I think probably before December's up. I can't say when I'm going to do it. It may be probably by the end of next week. I'm going to do another batch of gingerbread cookies, and then I'll probably do like another cupcake before the end of the season, because I feel like there's still the Disney cupcake that I wanted to make. It's a gingerbread cupcake, so I really want to make that. So I will be bringing that to you guys hopefully before, you know, the 25th of December. We'll see. But there's just so much to do that I still want to do, and it's just like the time is flying, so I may not be able to get all that in, but I do want to try to get as much in as possible. So once again, I'm going to be using these baking cups. I'm going to be using the icing decoration, and then I'm going to be using the ornaments, the plastic ones, and then I have the plates. So the cupcakes, I'm going to serve them on these plates. These are actually by Spritz. They're considered dinner plates. They're really small, but these are always for like dessert or whatever, you know. These are super cute from Target. So these are like $3. And then I have the napkins to go with it. So I'll be making the cupcakes and I'll be serving them on these plates. And yeah, it should be easy enough. Shouldn't take too long for me to actually put this together. But again, I'm in my bed. I'm about to get dressed, and I will definitely be bringing you guys this cupcake. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, so here we go. I am now back home. I totally forgot to film a little bit of footage from the grocery store. Me and my daughter were on a mission. I got stuff to make dinner for Sunday, because you guys know today is Saturday. So once again, happy Saturday. I'm up and dressed and ready to go. I picked up some of the cake flour. Instead of just regular flour, I decided to just go ahead and use the cake flour, which I have used so many times before for baking. And the cake flour is by this company called Swan's Down. They probably have different brands at your store. Maybe you have the same one. The cupcake mix, the vanilla cupcake recipe that I use, it asks for a room temperature egg. And then I also have to have room temperature butter for my buttercream frosting. And then so it's like a mixture of both the cupcake and the actual frosting that I'm going to be making from scratch. It does take a little bit more time to do everything from scratch, but it does taste better, to be honest with you, than, you know, box cakes. And even the frosting and stuff tastes so much fresher. The cupcake tastes lighter, airier. It's just, you know how stuff is. Like when you make stuff homemade, it's just way better. I'm going to be using a little bit of sour cream as well. That goes into the cupcake mix, just to kind of give it like that moisture, that moist flavor that we love. So over here, I'm using my Snowman Ray Dunn measuring cups, and thank you to Kelly all day. She did send these to me. I totally appreciate it. I did find them. As you guys remember, I did share them a video or so ago, so I did find them. But I'm going to use one set for decor. I'm going to use one set for my baking. So this is a set that she got me. I just washed everything. Okay, I'm sorry, I stopped my own video. So I washed everything up, you know, when you take your packaging loose. So now I'm going to be putting everything in here. I'm just going to be incorporating everything into my mixer. You guys know this is my KitchenAid mixer of 3. So I'm just going to be adding everything to my actual mixer. I'm going to be doing my pinch of salt, my 1 1/4 cups of powder. I'm using the, like I showed you guys, the cake powder. I'm going to be adding my sugar, my baking powder, and my salt, and then I'll be mixing all that together. Then I'll be doing the wet ingredients, which will be the sour cream, the egg, and the milk. So stay tuned. So I'm not going to bore you guys with all the festivities. Plus, I like to concentrate on what I'm doing, because I don't make cupcakes from scratch all the time, but I do want to focus on what I'm doing so that I do not mess up. But stay tuned, because I will share with you guys everything when I'm completely done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these baked in the oven, and then I'll let them cook, and then I'll do the frosting after that. Then I'll get the frosting done, let it chill, then pipe it, and then I'll put that on there. Then I can actually put the cupcake together. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so here are all the dry ingredients that are all being incorporated together. The flour, the baker's sugar. I like to use baker's sugar when I bake instead of regular granulated sugar. It's just a finer sugar. So I have all that going. So now I'm gonna be adding all of the wet ingredients. Okay guys, so all of my wet ingredients are in here now. So once everything is all mixed up good, of course I'm gonna taste the batter. I know people say don't taste the batter with raw batter, but it's all right, just a little bit. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna be going crazy, but I am gonna taste it to see if it is good enough for me to actually, you know, have my cupcakes, you know, baked and stuff. I'm looking for my pan. I need to get the pan out. Oh boy, that was nice. Sorry guys. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get that whipped up, and then I will return. Okay guys, so here are the cupcakes all whipped up. If you guys have never seen homemade, you know, cupcake, you guys can see how watery it is. It's definitely different than making cupcake mix that is, you know, from a box. It's definitely gonna have a different feel. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. So guys, I'm gonna put these in the oven for 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and mix my KitchenAid stand glass mixer bowl, and I'm gonna start preparing the buttercream frosting. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna take my 2 sticks of butter that I just melted in the microwave, just so it can get a little softer, because it was out, but I don't think it got soft enough. So basically now, this is gonna be for the buttercream frosting. So I'm just gonna let this get nice and creamy. Just keep turning it up as high as you want. This goes up to 10. I'm gonna start on 8, and we're gonna let that get all nice and blend together. And then over here, we have our powdered sugar. I'm trying to clean up as I go, so I don't have to have a ton of stuff to do. When I'm done, I can just sit down for a minute once everything is done. This is my area over here. I'm cleaning it up. So I'm gonna do like 3.5 cups of powdered sugar. And then I'm gonna do like a tablespoon or so of milk, or you can use heavy cream. And then I'm gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla and then a pinch of salt. And that's it. Okay, so I decided to come back so I can show you guys how it looks nice and fluffy, the butter. So this is when you get ready to actually make your fluffy frosting, right? Your buttercream. If you were gonna do a cream cheese frosting, it's very similar. You would just be adding cream cheese to it, but you still would add powdered sugar as well. But that's another recipe for another time. Maybe for Valentine's Day, I'll make that so you guys can see how I do that with the buttercream. I'm sorry, the cream cheese frosting. This is buttercream frosting. Ha! So yeah, so buttercream frosting is pretty much called buttercream frosting because it's made with butter. It's got a ton of butter in it. You guys can see that's 2 sticks of butter. So now I'm gonna add my my sugar to it, my pinch of salt, my milk, and my vanilla, and then it will be ready to go. Okay guys, so I'm back. Everything is all done. So here's the frosting. It's all good to go. It's ready. So now I just need to take it and put it inside of my piping. Oh my gosh, my popping. My popping, Mary Poppins, right? No, my piping bag, and then just wait on the cupcakes, which should probably be another like 12 minutes or so. I will share them with you guys when I take them out the oven. Okay guys, so the cupcakes are all done, and they're supposed to be baked until they're springy, until they bounce back. So you guys can see some of them are a little bit smaller than the others. Like these couple are a little bit bigger, and that's fine. But I'm just gonna pretty much be decorating like 8 of them anyway. So I definitely will choose the 8 that look the best. Like I know this one will make the cut. This one has 4 right there, 5, 6, 7, and then probably this one will be 8. And then these 3, well, these 4 right here probably won't make the cut. But those are what these are how they came out. I'm gonna put them on a white plate. I'm gonna decorate them. I'm going to be adding the lids to them. I told you guys I'm going to be doing Snowglobe cupcakes. So right now I'm in the midst of, I overfilled my piping bag with frosting. So that's okay though. I'll be able to still work with it. Because I'm only making that frosting for this batch of cupcakes. I won't be using the frosting for nothing else. So I'm good to go. These are all my measuring cups by Rae Dunn. These are Rae Dunn. These are just generic ones from Marshall's, like, you know, no brand. When I say generic, I feel bad when I say generic because do you guys collect Rae Dunn and everything that's non-Rae Dunn? Do you say generic or like it's not Rae Dunn, right? Because we're spoiled with Rae Dunn and we love her stuff, right? So this is like just a brand that I don't know. Well, I knew what it was. I had a paper or something. It said like Christmas something or whatever. Pretty much a company that we don't know. We don't see it on a regular basis. But I need to wash all these items. I just washed these lids. These are definitely washed and good to go. You don't have to cut the back piece off, because if you try to break it, it'll just like, sometimes it'll crack the actual whole foundation of the globe. You don't want the snow globe part to break. So you can just hide this in the back. I'll show you guys how I do that. One part of it will not have that. No, take it back. They both have that on there. I was going to say one piece doesn't have it, but they do have it on both ends, because just how you close it to make your ornament. So I have my buttercream frosting here. I have my ornaments here. And then I'm just going to be doing the non-perils over here. I had Chipotle for lunch earlier, guys. So I'm going to be doing the non-perils in there. And like I said, they're super cute if you can do like a whole scene. Like if you can do a whole scene inside with everything else is fine. But because I didn't find like the little fake Christmas trees and all the other kind of stuff, and I don't feel like cutting up pretzels and doing different things with it. I don't feel like doing all that. I'm just making a quick snow globe cupcake for you guys. It's easy peasy to follow. All you need to do is get yourself some sprinkles. These are the crunchy kind of like non-perils, the little circles. And then I have the different ones like this. So basically this one, unfortunately, it's not the gingerbread, and it doesn't have more than one design. It has basically Santa, and then it has the little deer in there. So hopefully these will be cute enough. Hopefully those will be cute enough. And then of course you have to like position them inside on the cupcake good enough so that you're able to put the snow globe lid and stuff on there as well. So I was going to put them on top of the Grinch, but I already did the Grinch cupcakes. Those were a hit with the family. They love them. Let me show you guys how much frosting I have left. I don't have a ton left. It's probably about a cup. It's probably about a cup. I may save it, and then I'll probably put it into this little Pyrex that I have. This is a cute little Pyrex that I picked up at the grocery store today. They had a purple one. My daughter really liked the purple, and I just picked up the red because, of course, Christmas, right? And it's perfect for like Valentine's Day too if you want to put some frosting in there. It just says it says official Mouseketeer. I don't know why I was getting ready to say 100. And as you guys can see, I still have these over here, but it didn't matter to me. I wanted to get these baked because, you know, December is moving fast, you guys. It's moving way too fast, and I didn't want to run out of time to do my baking. These cupcake liners, I think these were from Dollar Tree, and they gave you two sizes. Like this is like the smaller cupcake and then a regular size. I started off with this one. I was like, these are little. Then I was like, well, maybe that's how they are. But then I saw that these bigger ones, the little ones were sitting in there like that. So you can tell a little bit that these are like the bigger and these are smaller. So I do have that going. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to leave the frosting there for a few minutes. I'm going to let the cupcakes cool off. And then once the cupcakes cool off, I'll go into decorating them. Like I said, I'm going to basically take just a white plate. I'm going to use a white plate for the cupcakes. I'm going to use a white plate for decorating the cupcakes like this, and I will return. So let's go ahead and let these cool off. They're still cooling. They probably need like another 10 minutes or something like that. They're fresh baked too, so they need a little bit longer, but these are going to be good, you guys. So I can't wait till those get done. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to decorate one cupcake and show you guys, and I'll decorate the rest. Let you guys kind of listen to the music. But let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever made like a Christmas cupcake from scratch, or any type of cupcake from scratch. Have you guys done that before? Let me know down in the comments. I'll be back. Okay guys, so here are the cupcakes. This is what we're working with. I did the frosting kind of flat on the cupcakes because I don't want them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to, you know, I don't want the frosting to be real high on them. So this is pretty much how it's going to look when I put the cupcake on, when I put the lid on top of those. See that? So that's pretty much how these will look. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue to decorate these. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so here are the cupcakes all decorated. And when you actually do the cupcake, you have to make sure that the cupcake's big enough in order for everything to fit. Because if it's not big enough, it's not going to fit. The dome is not going to fit on there if it's not big enough. So you have to make sure that the cupcake is actually big enough for the snow globe to fit onto the actual cupcake. So you have to make sure that it is big enough. So that's pretty much how that one's going to look. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add Santa's lid as well. And that is pretty much how they look, guys. That is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.